C. Top 5 most common mistakes in Bulgarian and most challenging topics. With all the foreigners I have worked, they tell me, Christina, I don't understand this C, why it's changing all the time its place in the sentence, and what it means, and why it means different things, and why Bulgarian is so difficult. And I understand them. In this video, I'll try to explain you what is the right place of C in the sentence, what it means, and hopefully in the end of the video you will be able to make the difference of at least few of the forms of C. Okay? The first usage of C, don't forget, this is the verb to be, TCUR. Okay? So easy enough, but sometimes when you start entering and understanding more and more, you forget that C can mean just you are. Simple as that. And a hint that I can give you, in Bulgarian, not always you use T, you, and you are. You can have C without using T, you. How so? I can say ingineer C. Engineer you are. So in Bulgarian, you're not obliged to use I, he, she, it, and so on. In English, for example, you cannot skip them, but in Bulgarian you can. In other languages also you can, depends on the structure of the language. But in Bulgarian, really you can say lekar si, doctor you are, or you are a doctor, even we can translate it. But you see how here T, you don't say it, but because of C, you know I'm talking about you, second person, okay? The second usage is when you say облечи си палтото, dress your coat. So here C can mean your own, for example. Here actually I can give you many other examples, and we have a different video about possessive pronouns, so you can watch it if you want more details. But the short explanation here is that C is something possessive, okay? Облечи си палтото, your own coat. Or another explanation here can be also that se is transforming to si, the reflexive particle se is transforming to si when actually you have an object. Okay, stay with me, I'll explain what I mean. Обличам се, I dress myself, okay? Se, it's reflexive, I dress myself. And when you want to say I dress myself but the coat or the dress or whatever, then you add the object, okay? Палтото. So, обличам се, full stop, I dress myself. And when you want to say обличам си палтото, I dress the coat, so обличам си палтото, then палтото is the object and se transforms to si, okay? So again, it's my own coat, but it's the reflexive se that changes to si. Another example, мия се, I wash myself, full stop, the end of the sentence. Мия си зъбите, I brush my teeth, I wash my teeth in Bulgarian we say. You add зъбите, which is an object, and then se transforms to si. Here there are two ways to understand it, and we can make even a longer video entering in more details, but you can either understand it as my own or se transforms to si. The most important thing is to understand when to use se, when to use si. Another thing is like мия си зъбите. So where is si? Мия си зъбите. Between the verb and the object. Обличам си палтото. So this is when a lot of our students, they tell me, but this si, it's all the time changing its place. Yes, because again, what I told you about the first usage, TC, in Bulgarian we're not obliged to say I, he, she, it, and so on. But when we do, it changes the word order. So I can say as си обличам палтото, so I dress my coat, and си then goes after as си обличам палтото, second place. But if I decide not to say as, we say обличам си палтото. Again the second place, but between палтото, between обличам and between палтото, in the middle, okay? I can give you many more examples, and if you're interested, we can make a completely different video about this topic so that I explain you in more details with more examples. Let us know in the comments if it would be interesting for you. The third usage of C, it's in fixed phrases or expressions that actually you don't enter so much in realization or explanation why it's like this, from where it comes, you just learn them how they are. For example, лягам си, I go to bed. If you only just say лягам, it means I lay down. But if I tell you лягам си, it means I go to sleep for the night. I'm going to sleep for the whole night, or at least most of the time it means I go to sleep for a long time. Тръгвам си, it means I leave, I departure. I sit on the table and say, okay guys, bye, trъгвам си. Why see here? Not much of an explanation or not an obvious one. It's just a fixed phrase that you learn like this. Have you heard others? They exist, but let us know in the comments if you have heard them and if they are here on these fixed phrases. We can also say Давам си почивка. In a way it means I give to myself a rest. Давам си почивка. Something that you do to yourself. So like something that's again reflexive, again in a way with the object, what you give to yourself, почивка, a rest. Okay? Давам си почивка. For C, honestly, I can talk a lot longer. I can even make a whole different course explaining with more sentences and with more, let's say, exceptions and trying to guide you for the word order. But let us know if this was helpful. In our courses in the Educational Center, a lot of students actually, they go back to this topic and then after a few lessons they go back again. It's true story. You can ask any foreigner who is learning Bulgarian. And this is something we see every day. So I'm just saying it so that you don't feel overwhelmed that with one video or with one explanation you didn't understand it right away. It takes time, it takes effort. So ask us questions, or if you're looking for a teacher, send us also a message to see which option works for you better, because what I always like to say, we're here to help you in any possible way learning Bulgarian.